Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright vs. Professor Layton. We'll go with that. We'll roll it around. I did find the hint coin. It was hiding in this window over here that I just selected over here. I could have sworn I went over there a million times and nothing came up for that, but found the third hint coin, and if you guys were following it as a guide or something, it's right there. But anyway, we were heading towards the Great Archive, so we're going to do that now because there's nothing else here other than the hint coins I already got, so moving on.
Here we are. This is the Great Archive.
That's a massive building.
Wow! It looked impressive even from a distance, but now we're here up close, it's huge! Just look up at it, makes my neck ache.
It must have taken considerable time and manpower to erect a building of this size.
Yes, it did. This building has become something of a symbol for the town. Huh? Hey! Look at that roof over there! It looks like it suffered considerable fire damage at some point. Was there a major fire or something? That was...
I've been listening for a while and must say, you two really are strange.
Oh, it's you!
That roof has been like that for some time. It's certainly nothing new. Well, thanks. Why don't you explain it to us?
Really?
If it's alright with you, could you tell us a little about it? You two never cease to amaze me, with your incredible lack of knowledge.
Well, I guess it couldn't hurt to tell you. That damage is from the legendary fire.
Legendary fire?
Yes, long ago, there was a huge fire that engulfed almost this entire town. The damage there occurred at that time. You can see other traces of the fire around the town too, here and there. The entire town was engulfed in a huge fire! All of the townsfolk know about it. You're probably the only ones that don't.
Thank you for filling us in. That certainly cleared up a few things. No problem. It so happens I had nothing better to do. No, you're just here to give us exposition. It wasn't such a bad way to kill time. Anyway, I'll see you around. What a helpful young man.
To think that even a building of this size could be affected by fire. The fire that spread through the town really must have been legendary.
You're certainly right about that, Luke. Aspella? Aspella, is something the matter?
Oh, no, nothing at all. Shall we make our way inside?
Sure, but let's go check for hint coins first. There's one there. Ah. Up there. And... ooh, there we go. And this lady over here gives us a puzzle.
It just won't do! It's completely unacceptable! What's unacceptable? There's no one in the world more splendid than Inquisitor Barnum, and yet every time it's that woman who gets to stand alongside the storyteller. It's so unfair.
You mean the woman who was distributing the story to the crowd, is that right?
To be honest, I find her a little scary. I'm sure it's all some plan of hers. I just feel sorry for my poor Zaccoms.
Muffet!
Oh, if only I could get closer, I could offer my support.
It would certainly be difficult to get close with that bustling crowd all around, perhaps even dangerous.
I flew.
Huh?
I could float down beside him from one of the fluffy clouds in the sky.
What? I know I've been through this game at least once, but for some reason I forgot she did that.
What?
What is he, Princess Peach? Okay, puzzle number 15, Cloud Maze. Navigate Luke through the clouds and help him find the professor. Jumping into holes in the clouds will drop Luke down the level below. Likewise, jumping onto the fluffy clouds will send him flying up to the level above. Alright, gotta go find Professor Layton. Let me see if I remember how to do this without having to look anything up. This is so cute, though. Okay, that's a dead end. Okay, you ignored that one. I remember that, so it's this one here.
Boing! So cute.
And that's a dead end, so we go this way. I love how I'm holding the B button down, making me think it'll go faster, but that doesn't happen. Oh, I think we're almost there, though. Yep. Professor! Yay! Oops. Yay!
This is my answer. Professor, I did it!
Hooray for you, even though I solved it. Amazing! Oh, I forgot this game has occasional puns, too. Luke and the professor have been reunited. Great job!
Professor, I don't think she's coming back.
We can only hope that she manages to reach the man she's after. This game. Just these two.
Uh-oh, not good. What shall I do?
What's the matter? Is there something troubling you, madam?
Oh, yes, something certainly is troubling me. I mean, today's scary story, it's just so frightening. I may be afraid, but I have to do it. I have to finish my delivery. See this? A whole satchel full of letters. A letter fest, and I have to deliver them all.
Oh my, that really is a lot of letters. If you'd like, I could help by delivering a few of them for you.
Oh, Svella! No, it's alright. After all, it's my job. And anyway, you look busy right now. Yourself.
Well, a little, but we should always help each other out in times of need.
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I've got it covered. Right, I'm off. I can do this. I can deliver them all. The letters, I mean. Nothing can stop the labyrinthian courier.
Well, she's off in a hurry. That was strange.
She's gone. She really was in a hurry, wasn't she? But is she really alright? She seemed a bit flustered.
I think she's just very, very busy. Come on, let's head to the Great Archive. Layton's like, I suspect something. Like he always does, but he won't tell us. We just leave us guessing.
Wow! There are lots of books crammed in here from floor to ceiling.
Truly remarkable. Are all these books stories?
Yes, they are. All of them. It's said that these were all written by the storyteller. All of these books? But there are so many!
Excuse me, beg your pardon, look out! Gang away!
Oh dear,
I've got him, don't worry. Piece of cake!
Told you, no problem.
Well, sorry to startle you folk. I didn't think there was anyone here. That's alright. It's lucky that you didn't drop any books.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone carry so many books at once. Aren't they heavy?
I love books, so I feel like a mother carrying her baby. If you love books too, why not carry a few with me?
I do love books, but I don't think I could carry that many.
You obviously don't understand the true enjoyment of books. Embracing books, being buried in books, the feel of books, the smell of books, listening to the sound of the pages turning, gazing up at the books piled up, being surrounded by books and playing with them.
That's how to enjoy books.
Okay, sir.
I'm not sure I totally agree. Dewey? Eh? That voice! It's Speller, isn't it? Uh-oh! Oh! Here we go again!
Please remain calm. You wouldn't want to drop those books.
Just leave it to me! See? All under control. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you like that. Dewey, we've come here to find a book about magic. Magic?
I should have known. That is,
never mind. Well, if it's magic that you're interested in, then might I suggest the Grand Grimoire?
The Grand Grimoire, you say? We'd like to borrow that book if we may.
Well, you'll need Miss Mysterie's permission. Are you sure you want to borrow it? Absolutely! We're very interested in magic. Friends of the Spellers. Interested in magic? Oh, so these two must also be... Ooh, no! Oh dear! Ah! I'm losing them! Silence! Silence in the library!
Oh dear. Hello, Riddell. How are you? Miss Mysterie, excuse me.
The Great Archive was found for those in the noble pursuit of knowledge. I must ask you to be a little quieter, please. Dewey, as a budding librarian, I would have thought that you would have known better. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Mysterie, but these people say they want to borrow the Grand Grimoire. Did you say the Grand Grimoire? You're a speller, Cantabella. You, of all people, must know the significance of the Grand Grimoire. It is an important piece of literature which can only be viewed by learned persons of significant status. It's not like I can just give my permission to whoever asks for it, you know. I understand that, but this man... I'm sorry, but rules cannot be changed.
The request is all mine. That book could prove indispensable for my investigations into magic.
And you are? Excuse me, but may I ask your name?
I'm Herschel Layton. I'm investigating this town. You could say I'm a traveler, so to speak.
A traveler? I'm afraid I have never come across such a profession. Well, I suppose we can return to that later. My name is Riddell Mysterie. I am a librarian, as well as curator of the Great Archive, and I am therefore responsible for all pieces of work here, including the Grand Grimoire. I'm afraid that no matter what your profession or who you are, it is beyond my authority to lend you the Grand Grimoire. It is simply against the rules. The rules? Can't you make an exception for us?
Luke, please leave this to me.
Shut up, Luke.
I can understand that you are unable to show this book to just anyone. However, as you yourself said just a moment ago, the Great Archive was founded for those in the noble pursuit of knowledge. And I am currently very much in the pursuit of knowledge regarding magic. Perhaps you could consider letting me at least peruse the Grand Grimoire.
Only learned persons of significant status, and in particular inquisitors, are permitted to refer to the Grand Grimoire.
Inquisitors?
Those who administer justice in this town. Knights of Wisdom, as they are known. Only somebody with equal status to that of the Inquisitor, or with the same level of wisdom, could qualify, or would qualify.
So if I could demonstrate the required level of wisdom, then I would qualify.
You certainly are a persistent gentleman. Very well, let's see what you make of a trial. This trial has been used in the past to test the ability of aspiring inquisitors. If you are able to clear this trial, then I will acknowledge that your wisdom matches that of an inquisitor. If you can achieve this, then as curator of the Grand Archive, I will lend you that book.
Splendid. Then by all means do begin. This is like foreshadowing going on here.
You certainly have some confidence. Let's see if you can live up to it. Do you think you can pass this trial, at which so many hopefuls have stumbled?
She's adorable, though.
See what you can do with this.
Alright then. Puzzle number 16. Lost in Time. Make your way through the maze of strange clocks to the goat. You can only move in the direction of the clock hands. With each step you take, the clock hands will rotate 90 degrees, so take care. Okie dokie then. Very straightforward. A lot of trial and error. A lot of the puzzles in this game are very trial and error, but let's see. So, we're gonna go right 3 times, down once, right, up, down, right 2, down 2, left, right. All done. I said goat, didn't I? Goal.
Allow me to show you my puzzle solving skills.
I can read. I can totally read tiny text.
Puzzles are there to be solved.
Yay!
How can this be? That hardly seemed a challenge for you. Who are you? And how did you know that so effortlessly?
More importantly than who I am, there is one thing of which I am certain, and that is that every puzzle has an answer. So, do I qualify?
Not so fast! Do you really believe that my permission can be obtained as easily as that? That was no more than a preliminary trial. To separate the wheat from the chaff. Now for the real trial. Even a man of your caliber should find this challenging. This trial will have your eyes rolling and your head spinning.
Oh. Mystery, I've never seen you get this excited.
Silence! Be quiet, Dewey.
Sorry! I assume it's safe to predict that this will not be quite so simple.
This will put an end to that overconfidence. Prepare to lose your mind in this mind-bending puzzle.
Okay. Out of time. Puzzle number 17. Round 2. And this is her way of saying fuck you. So we're gonna make our way through the maze to get to the goal. However, note that the clock hands on the purple clocks appear to rotate at 3 times the speed of your regular clocks. Better watch your step.
Before I forget, I must warn you, you no longer have the luxury of undoing a move. One teeny tiny miscalculation and it's game over. I do hope you don't mind.
Wow, okay, thanks. Well, I know how to do this. Oh, I just dropped my stylus, sorry. Okay, I know how to do this. We'll get through this. We'll get through this. So we go right, about 3 times, I believe. Down, right, down, right, down, up, down, right, up, down, right. Take that!
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills. Ah, the joy of solving puzzles.
You find it a joy? I don't. Although, to be fair, I do enjoy the puzzles in this one a lot more than the Layton ones, like, from his series.
How? My mind-bending puzzle. You didn't lose your mind. On the contrary, you found the solution. It's that... just impossible! Oh, my glasses! My book! No, don't look! Don't look at me! My glasses! Let me put them on. Just a moment.
She's so cute.
That's better. I apologize. For a moment there I lost my composure. But to see my trial cleared like that... It seems I underestimated you, sir.
It was a fascinating puzzle. No more than I expected from the curator of the Great Archive. What a gentleman.
I find your confidence rather disconcerting. I hope someday to have the pleasure of showing you a puzzle that will make those little round eyes of yours spin in your head. But nevertheless, a promise is a promise. I hereby grant you your permission. The special viewing room containing the Grand Grimoire is located on the 1st floor. As I'm sure you are already aware, that book is of unparalleled importance. By no means may it be treated with anything but the utmost care.
Of course, Miss Mystery. Thank you for granting me permission.
Well then, shall we proceed to the special viewing room? I shall have to accompany you since the room is locked. You did it, Professor! You cleared both trials in one fell swoop! That was amazing, Mr. Layton. It's well known that Miss Mystery is an avid collector of puzzles, and I've heard that the puzzles she presents are always very difficult to solve.
I see. So there are collectors of puzzles in this place too.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing important. Right then, no use in waiting around. Let's go and take a look at the Grand Grimoire. He's referring to what's-her-face who holds all your puzzles in the other Layton games. I can't remember her name off my head right now.
Right you are, Professor!
Although I did play Unwound Future recently, and her name was Puzzlette in that one. Alright, there's actually an extra puzzle we can use here.
That was really amazing! Overcoming Miss Mystery's trials like that!
That reminds me, I have a puzzle of my own that feels right at home here in the library. A puzzle for true book lovers. I think this is the matching one. Okay, yeah. Alright, baffling bookcase. The books on the shelf are all out of order. When correctly arranged, the book spines form an illustration. Rearrange the books so that they are correctly lined up. On the top screen, you find a picture of the book as seen from below. Don't mind the burned parts, it's still just as helpful. Well, you can probably solve this without having to use the image on the top. It's because you can just look at the illustration to get it. Just want to make sure it's right. If I get it
Allow
wrong,
me to show you
fuck
my
me.
puzzle-solving skills.
Got it.
Come
Done.
what may, puzzles are there to be solved.
Just what I expect from someone who's sailed through Miss Mystery's trial. I must polish my own puzzle-solving skills. Mike could use some hit coins, maybe. Alright. 1, 2, and there should be one more somewhere. Ah, and the last one. Alright, to the special viewing room!
This is the special viewing room. I'm sure a gentleman such as yourself will understand, but seeing as this is a special room not open to the general public, I must insist that you all be on your best behavior. Wow, this room feels so grand and elegant. It's my first time in here too. I must admit, I feel a little nervous.
Does my phone really have to go off now? It certainly does. Give some indication of the importance of the book being kept here. That book is the center. In the center must be the Grand Grimoire. Yup. Before we do that, hit coins. Okay, there's one there. Okay, there's another one there. There we go. All done. Alright, now let's look at the Grand Grimoire.
This is incredible! It's crammed with information about magic! People say it's the magic used by the witches. If that's so, then the magic we saw in London must be in here somewhere too.
That may well be true, Luke. A tome as thick as this must surely contain such information.
Finding it is a bit daunting, though. Huh? What's this? Professor, this page is different from the others.
What is this?
This page isn't about magic at all. Something about it makes me feel uneasy.
Luke, this page, it appears to be addressed to someone, don't you think?
Oh, you mean like a message? Let's read it, Professor.
From a long time ago, the ancient flame has been locked in the infinite vault of books, waiting for the awakening. When the sun and moon, watching over the sage, swap places to show their true form, the door to the past will open. Once a person of perspicacity has fulfilled the challenge. I'm so sorry, that was hard. Saying a lot of P words is very hard for me. The door will open. Until then, I will wait for the time of the awakening. That's ominous.
What is this? How can this be? Why is this in here? How did something like this get into the Grand Grimoire? It's just not possible. I can't understand it. No one entered the special viewing room before you came here. And whenever someone enters this room, I always accompany them in this way. So that means that the page must have changed at some point, doesn't it? Could that really be possible? Perhaps with some kind of device? Unthinkable! There is only one key to this room, so no one can enter without being granted my permission. I assure you it's true, on my honor as a curator. But then, how can anyone have done this?
Luke, I believe we both know who might be capable of such an act.
Eh? You mean witches, don't you? Witches?
We don't know yet who changed that page, but the more important matter is what's written here. The infinite vault of books mentioned here presumably refers to the Great Archive, which implies there is a secret of some sort hidden within the library.
Professor, what about this part? A person of perspicacity.
Good, I'm not the only one having trouble reading that. Well, I believe that could be referring to Carmen.
He came here regularly to investigate.
So it's certainly somewhat likely, which means our next objective is to find the answer that he was looking for.
It's a bit of a spooky message. But if we can open this door to the past, then we'll surely be one step closer to solving this mystery. Just a moment, please. I'm the curator here, and I won't be allowing you to investigate without my permission. So you mean we can't investigate? Oh, not at all. I'm simply insisting that you allow me to accompany you. There should be no doors in this library that I don't know about. And even if there is something hidden somewhere, as suggested by this message, it is my duty as curator to know what that is.
I completely understand, Miss Mystery. We can only benefit from your presence. Now then, how about we all make our way back to the entrance? Let's think about where this door could be from there. 28 minutes. I wonder if I have time to do that puzzle.
But Professor, supposing there is a door, that message is such a puzzle in itself. Don't you think it'd be difficult to find? You may be right, and this library is so large. Finding anything will surely take a good deal of our time.
No, I think not. You're both missing something here. I believe I may well know what is meant by the words in the message.
Eh? Really, Professor?
Yes, if you'll just remember the wording. From a long time ago, the ancient flame has been locked in an infinite vault of books, waiting for the awakening. When the sun and moon watching over the sage swap places to show their true form, the door to the past will open. Once a person of perspicacity has fulfilled the challenge, getting tired of saying that word, the door will open. Until then, I will wait for the time of the awakening. If you'll both take a look around this room, you'll notice we are surrounded by books. There is probably nowhere else in the library with more books than there are right here.
There are books extending all the way up. We're completely surrounded by them.
And the key to open the door is in the sun and moon watching over the sage.
But what could that mean?
There are no windows, so no light can come in from the sun or the moon. Precisely, which means it is not the real sun and moon that are being referred to here. And they are located where they can watch over the sage, in other words, behind. Perhaps you have already realized to whom the sage is referring? Right then, let's find this sun and moon watching over the sage, and open the door. So when I first did this, I originally thought it was something to do with these stained glass windows up here. But actually, the answer is going to be right here, which we're going to get into in the next video, because we are now at the 31 minutes in now. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, and if you guys like what I'm doing, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, or offer suggestions of images from the legendary fire. Legendary fire? Yes, long, long ago, there was a huge fire that engulfed almost this entire town. The damage there occurred at that time. You can see other traces of the fire around the town too, here and there.
The entire town was engulfed in a huge fire.
All of the townsfolk know about it. You're probably the only ones that don't. Thank you for filling us in. That certainly cleared up a few things. No problem. It so happens I had nothing better to do. No, you're just here to give us exposition. It wasn't such a bad way to kill time. Anyway, I'll see you around. What a helpful young man.
To think that even a building of this size could be affected by fire. The fire that spread through the town really must have been legendary.
You're certainly right about that, Luke. Espella? Espella, is something the matter?
Oh,
No, nothing at all. Shall we make our way inside? Sure, but let's go check for hint coins first. There's one there. Ah, the archive. That's a massive building.
wow! It looked impressive even from a distance, but now we're here up close, it's huge. Just look up at it, makes my neck ache.
It must have taken considerable time and manpower to erect a building of this size. Yes, it did. This building has become something of a symbol for the town.
Huh? Hey, look at that roof over there. It looks like it suffered considerable fire damage at some point.
Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright vs. Professor Layton. We'll go with that. We'll roll it around. I did find the hint coin. It was hiding in this window over here that I just selected over here. I could have sworn I went over there a million times and nothing came up for that, but found the third hint coin, and if you guys were following it as a guide or something, it's right there. But anyway, we were heading towards the Great Archive, so we're going to do that now because there's nothing else here other than the hint coins I already got. So, moving on. Here we are. This is the Great... Was there a major fire or something? That was... I've been listening for a while and must say, you two really are strange.
Oh, it's you!
That roof has been like that for some time. It's certainly nothing new. Well, thanks. Why don't you explain it to us?
Really?
If it's alright with you, could you tell us a little about it? You two never cease to amaze me, with your incredible lack of knowledge. Well, I guess it couldn't hurt to tell you. That damn